to pay tribute to Balraj Sahni, who was an extremely inspiring journalist, long stint in Russia, taught Hindi in Tagore Shantiniketan, elder brother of Bisham Sahni, had a very interesting career in terms of writing non-fiction, and apart from other things, also did Bollywood-Bombay cinema. But that's a very small part of a very rich life. Probably being a film actor, he's better known. When his centenary was celebrated in Kolabhavan in Shantiniketan, I created this piece, which is a tribute to both the brothers, and of course the spectre of partition, because both Bisham Sahni and Balraj Sahni wrote about Sialkot, Rawalpindi, Multan, the Karachi-Bombay ferry ride, and not just nostalgia, the aftermath too. This piece is called Looking at the Telescope. My name is Bisham Sahni. I never met Galileo. But I talked about that man in that large telescope, always looking at the world and trying to figure out which world do we inhabit, mine or that one. A man always tucking his shoes in, almost like it's labored to put your feet on the ground, in the ground, towards the ground. And when I slept in the night, Galileo kept coming back, tattered, torn, asking and whispering in my ears, how, where, when, and how much. I climbed, I looked, I shifted. I tried to figure out which one and how much. That night, like many other nights, I could not sleep. And I ended up writing Hanush, my play, on the unfinished telescope. Some other time was one such sleepless night. I was thinking, where does violation end? What is welcome touch? What is unwelcome touch? How do I perceive a woman's body? I remember Mahadevi Akka in Basavanna, when Akka came completely naked and stood in front of Basavanna. Basavanna said, Mahadevi Akka, you are a bhakti saint. You will be traveling all over the country with absolutely no clothes on your body. And Akka told Basavanna, well, you're still obsessed with the body. I thought you graduated to the mind. Years back. And that incident stayed back in my mind space. And I had to write a piece called Madhavi. Hanush. Madhavi. About characters who gives me insomnia. About bodies that pop up. About bodies that somehow fall in the ground. I keep looking. I keep asking. And I keep understanding how many more shackles inside your body, how many more shackles inside your mind. Balraj Bhaiya asked me, who's Harnaam Singh? I said, well, he's a night guard. He's a constitution. He looks at me, he looks at you, he looks at us. Govind Nihalani asked me, it's been a while you haven't acted in cinema. Last was Mohan Joshi, Hazino inside Mirza. Would you play a small role in my film? I said, which film? He said, 7 hours long. I said, which film? He said, well, I finished a screenplay of Thomas. Seriously, Mo? You want to do Thomas? He said, yes. As a 7-hour film cut for television, not as a television serial masquerading as a film. There I was, with a harmonium in front of me, with songs in my heart, looking at the vulture in the night sky, the leaping flame, and the crocodile-like tentacles of trains that came with empty bodies here and the empty bodies there. The cliche of a station. And that evening, what exactly was partition? Was it a man like this? Or was partition about voices that still wants to say, that still wants to talk? Was partition about Radcliffe? Or was it about the young man in Junagadh asking Samal Das Gandhi, it doesn't matter what my surname is, I intend to stay back in India? What was partition? I kept looking, asking. Harnaam Singh was somebody who you really can't digest, who you can't burp out, you can't vomit, or you really can't put inside the stomach. He's almost a man carrying the cross of today's time. Almost like my name is Vishnu San. When I met my younger brother in Shantiniketan, 2 Tagore poems touched me. The one was the child playing on the seashore of the world. And the child looking at the seashore and asking one simple question: is my world that or beyond? And the second one was about a king asking in the kingdom who is asking uncomfortable questions. So we move all around the kingdom, asking the teacher, ma'am, are you asking uncomfortable questions? No, I'm selling them the service. They ask the lawyer, sir, are you asking uncomfortable questions? No, I'm genuinely trying to defend them on the court. They ask the doctors, sir, are you asking uncomfortable questions? No, I've forgotten hospitals for nursing homes. They ask the policymaker, are you asking uncomfortable questions? The policymaker said, well, if you ask them, I can ask them also. And then they ask the common man, are you asking uncomfortable questions? They said, no, we're not. Because we have too much of a follower. They moved all over the kingdom asking, who is asking uncomfortable questions? And finally, they find a parrot who says, who, why, when, how? King said, dangerous. Send the parrot to the nearby jail. So they scoured for all the jails, and then Tagore writes, they found a school. So class 1, some more paper. Class 2, some more paper. The beak of the parrot completely red but slightly half red because paper after paper after paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who disappears? 6, 7, 8. Why disappears? Then comes class 9 and 10. Almost to the base camp of Mount Everest, you forgot to lost it. First exam. Then 11, 12, bachelor's, masters. The third question disappears. And then the master's, PhD, postdoc, 800-page PhD, not read by 8 people in the audience. Further disappears. And some more paper, and some more paper, and some more paper. And the king one day asks, how's the parrot doing? And he goes for the inspection. The parrot is absolutely still. And then he is, well, he is like a little dash of bloodshed. Slight dash of bloodshed. The parrot is dead. Then we made a t-shirt and a memorial and a website and said, long live the parrot. I wrote my next novel. And then I asked Kamaleshwar, what inspires you to write Orchid De Pakistan? I asked Mohan Rakesh, what makes you write Lehron Ki Rajhans? I looked for Kalidas. I looked for Eliot. And I finally took my diary fragments and out came Thomas. You know, it's a novel I never finished. Because it's a novel you really can't finish. It's a novel you really can't finish because it's a novel where when you extend your arms, when you move your palms, when you come close, move behind, whether you prostrate, lie, move, whether you push, whether you crawl, whether you move, whether you pick up, still carrying the burden of the most unknown man in history whose books and writing shall never be recorded because he never wrote one. My name is Visham Sahni. I'm getting older. My hair is a little white. A dash of white inside the blackness. The tamas of the hair and the whiteness bisecting it. My name is Visham Sahni, and I'm asking myself the same question that Pash asked over the years. मेहनत की लूट सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती, पुलिस की मार सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती, गद्दारी लोग की मुट्ठी सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती, बैठे बिठाए पकड़े जाना बुरा तो है, किसी सहमे से चुप में जकड़ जाना बुरा तो है, लेकिन सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होता। सबसे खतरनाक होता है घर से लौटकर ऑफिस आना, ऑफिस से लौटकर घर जाना, सबसे खतरनाक होता है हमारे सपनों का बच्चा। सबसे खतरनाक वे चाँद होता है जो वीरान हुए आंगनों पर चढ़ता लेकिन आपकी आंखों को मिर्चों की तरह नहीं करता। सबसे खतरनाक वे दिशा होता है जो बार बार कहती है मेरे हिस्से की धूप कहाँ है। मेहनत की लूट सबसे खतरनाक नहीं है, पुलिस की मार सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती, गद्दारी लोग की मुट्ठी सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती, बैठे बिठाए पकड़े जाना बुरा तो है, किसी सहमे से चुप में जकड़ जाना बुरा तो है, लेकिन सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होता। सबसे खतरनाक होता है घर से लौटकर ऑफिस जाना, ऑफिस से लौटकर घर। सबसे खतरनाक होता है हमारे सपनों का मौका। Pash, you're no more. Elder brother, you're no more. Kamaleshwar, you're finishing Mohan Rakesh's last play, Pair Tale Zameen. And I'm Visham Sahni. At the end of Madhvi, at the end of Hanush, I'm still writing Tamas, which I'm going to write from now and for the rest of my life. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Bangladesh, Pakistan, India. 47, 71, eternity. Eternity, 71, 47. 47, 71, eternity. Eternity, 71, 47. I'm Visham Sahni. I'm asking Aylan Kurdi, who actually came on the shore, washed up by the Syrian crisis, what did you do wrong here? I'm asking the East German man, are you calling West Germany Germany? I'm asking the boy in North Korea, how does it feel not to be South? I'm writing now, now, and now. And now, now, and then. And then, and then, and thereafter. Well, ambitions are high, and I ought to wrap up. When I was a child, questions are always ominous. When you're young, you're absolutely ramrod. You are straight. And then the lack of questioning makes you a little more curved. And then the absence of questioning, a little more. And then the absence of further questioning, a little more. And then somewhere the grey between the truth and the false, the convenient truth, inconvenient truth, immediate truth, postponed truth, and then maybe a lie. A little more. And then the bright afterglow of disasters and massacre makes Chaplin say, the great people, and a little more. And finally, when you're at your finest, with the BHK, with the money, with the light on your face, you realized you've now become. And once upon a time, like a fairy tale, much before Grimm Brothers, much before Pinocchio, much before derived sound of music, Phantom of the Opera, the Phantom of the non-opera, you were saved. But that was a long time back. Ambition Sahani. Somewhere down the line, my colon gives away. My pancreas is eating up. Somewhere down the line, there is an invisible wall running across my body. So I stand in front of the mirror, and with Balraj Bhaiya, I keep looking at it. And then I tell, well, I didn't write Madhavi. I didn't write Hanush. I just wrote one piece. And that's incomplete. And that's called Thomas. And a younger man, and young women, and fresh faces whisper in the distance. They say, 47, 71, eternity. Eternity. 47, 70, 71, 47, eternity. Eternity. 47, 70. Somebody whispers and says, come, let's sing together. आदमी मर जाने के बाद आदमी मर जाने के बाद ऑडियंस कम टुगेदर आदमी मर जाने के बाद कुछ नहीं बोलता आदमी मर जाने के बाद कुछ नहीं सोचता कुछ ना बोलने और कुछ ना सोचने पर आदमी मर जाता Bishop Sani are not dead because inside the dead man's white bed sheet, in that slight dirt or the hint of the blood, I pick up my novel, PDF, torrent, Pirate Bay, paperback, Penguin, HarperCollins, Macmillan, etc., hardback, paperback, Daryagan Sunday Market, first edition, normal edition, and I tell the audience a simple thing. Those who forget history are not condemned to repeat it. Those who forget history are condemned to repeat history because, by the way, they've forgotten it. 2016, 800 years of Magna Carta. 2016, 125th of Ambedkar and Nehru. 2016, 100 years of Gandhi and Tagore meeting for the first time in Shantiniketan. 2016, Roald Dahl. 2016, Alice in Wonderland. 2016, memories, some more memories, and some more memories, and World War coming to an end. And 2016, standing here on 12th of August, I have a choice. Hiroshima the week before, the freedom the week after. And standing into the choice, I'm asking, what then is Thomas? Your darkness? Or mine? Or our darkness? Let's inherit the darkness together. Because the light in Saket Select City Walk is currently under discount. Thank you so much.